Well, that's certainly weird. I had 6 or 7 videos. My videos were, well, I tried to do another video and I had run out of space, so it said, you know, you've run out of space. So a couple of videos I haven't posted anywhere. There, you know, something I could discard. So I take the 2 boxes, discard them, and all my videos have disappeared. And I believe technology, this is the whole control system what we live in, because my videos are very radical and I believe what I believe in what I'm saying, because I believe that, I'll get back to one of my videos which I haven't posted on YouTube, is that I had turned around and said that anybody who has the means or hasn't has the means wants to get to high ground, but certainly not in Britain. And the reason why that is because the Mayans had it right. Okay, they said the world will end 2014. But all these boffins out there, they know the axis was slightly different at that time. So their star system is different to our star system. But up until 2014, they were all saying in the translations what they believed, what they were reading, or reading the glyphs and what have you, were correct, you know. And they were still learning, and they're still learning to this day. But what I believe is that they are correct. And, you know, Noah, every 3,500 years, and it's been on and on and on and on and on and on. You know, all this hypothesis about, you know, man came from ape and all that. You know, you've got to read between the lines. How the hell did we come from apes? For starters, we didn't, unless we're genetically engineered. Every civilization seems to last for so long, but every 3,500 years there's a big, massive shitstorm, such as tsunamis, which are 500, 600, 700 foot high. Massive, massive shitstorms going on. Massive earthquakes, multiple bloody volcanoes, weather systems out of this world, which you've only seen on films, but it's going to happen, and this is what's going to happen. And that was the video I was going to post on YouTube. For some reason, this is my paranoia now, because I believe as though all this technology what we've got is wired up to a main, whatever you call it, mainframe. And if you're radical, I am, because I'm dyslexic. You see, I've never been conformist. I've never been into school as such, you know. The only way they got me to go to school is I asked them if I could go to school only to do art. And I was one of the exceptions where they actually let me go to school, and just so I could go to school, stay in school, I was basically doing a lot of art. Dyslexia saved me, because now I can see, and now I could see then that it was all wrong. Everybody are usually well, what I see are controlled. They can't see anything. They don't know anything. They don't want to know anything. They just seem to be like ruled, controlled, manoeuvred, blinkered, living with their heads up their arses, because schools told them whatever the system says, whatever the man says, whatever the Queen says, whatever the government says is correct. You know, so dyslexia saved my life, it saved me. So there's lots of dyslexic people out there, and I believe they're the same as me. You know, they can see it for what it is. The system, or all systems throughout the world, are usually controlled by psychopaths, and we're among psychopaths. And all this crap about 1 in every 3,000, or 1 in every 300, or 1 in every 3 God knows how many is a psychopath. No. Psychopaths are like cancer, and once cancer gets into and the psychopaths are controlled by other psychopaths. Psychopaths love chaos. They love this whole world crap what's going on, because they take advantage. Because us poor humans, you know, who are schooled to be compliant and to like obey, are basically in the dark or what's actually going on. The psychopaths see what's going on. It's one big advantage. You know, we're trying to do what the government tells us to do, or the ruling parties. Or if you want to go down that path, you know, the ruling parties possibly, you know, are psychopaths, but ruled by aliens. And the good aliens are trying to get rid of the bad aliens. And there's been these internal wars went on for millennia. You know, but we're, you know, ignorant people. But I'm sort of tapped into it for some reason or another. But all my videos, I had 9 videos of all deleted, and my dyslexia, because I've had this phone for a little while, didn't kick in where I couldn't understand what I was doing. So I feel as though somehow, because I put a really sort of, you know, hey, everybody get the high ground, because 3,500 years, by the Mayans, it was 2014, the world was going to end, you know, or civilization was going to end, or they're saying our civilization was going to end, and of all of it, and this is what they're trying to say, a new one will come. And hopefully, if that's the case, it will come. But what I say to everybody now, if anybody cares to watch this video, if I get a chance to post it on YouTube, is if you have the funds or the means or the want or the knowledge, what I'm saying is true, because I know it's true, because I have life forces, energies around, and a lot of people do. But my interpretation why I'm seeing these things is that they're trying to tell me something's going to happen catastrophic, and catastrophic to a point where life on this earth, unless you're a seed which can float and pretty heat resistant and can get to land after all the deluge and after all the chaos, will sprout again. And you know what plants are like? Yeah, they don't need much. They will grow. Animals, the survivors, they'll cling to rafts, logs or whatever. They'll hang on for dear life, and they will hang on, and hopefully they will hit land when everything settles down. It's not going to just settle down overnight. It's not going to be like that. It's not like the telly or TV, should I say. But for humans, we have to start making provisions now. The governments don't want us to start making provisions because they want us to carry on making money to pay taxes, because they're selfish, because they're psychopaths, they've got no empathy. But if you love your children and love the human race, you have to pass the word, get the high ground, get the places where there's low activity, such as volcanic, earthquake, tectonic plate movements and what have you, but high ground is best. Britain is not going to be here anymore. I'm rushing this because I know I've only got a limited amount of time of video play on this. But what I'm saying to you is, get the hell out of Britain. If you can help people on the way, tell them what to do. But the main thing is, you're going to have to learn survival skills. You have to watch the programs. You have to learn because with all your technology, everything you'll know now, you're not going to have. When you see all these poor people in war-torn countries, they're barely surviving, but they're surviving. But they're relying on the man. The man is the system. And the system is, they don't care about humans because they're not human. I believe they're psychopaths, but there may be a bigger power than the psychopaths controlling the psychopaths. And there's maybe a lot of people out there who know where I'm coming from on that one. So this is quite a long video for me. I'm ranting because I've had a beer. And I do smoke tobacco, and yes, it's wrong and it's not very good for your health, and it is in this country a strain on the NHS, and yes, it'll kill me. But I believe that everybody has a life force. So if this is my time to go, this is my little speech to tell everybody, if they've got the funds or the means and the intuition and the foresight to hear us just a little bit, it's not gonna, this world as we know it is gonna change drastically, and the shitstorm's gonna be catastrophic, and it's gonna happen very soon. So I will post this on Facebook. Not on Facebook. Facebook is a con. This is my take on Facebook. Any sort of that is to just keep everybody compliant. All Facebook is for nosy people, basically, or people who like to cause trouble. It's nice that friends keep in touch with each other, but in general, it's another form of control. TV is control, government control, schools are control. Dyslexia saved me from being controlled because it opened my mind, because I had to use my mind in different ways. And I will do a video on dyslexia, on my point of view on dyslexia, but I'll leave it for now.